We're getting ready to head to our final destination of St. Augustine, Florida. We've counted down the days and spent our last night in our house. Well, it's our last night in the house. We've completely cleaned out the house. So this was our TV room. And we've got Cody's room we're cleaning out. I've cleaned out the bathroom, we're cleaning our bedroom. It's still dirty, we're not gonna go in there. Bathroom closet is almost cleaned out. It's crazy, the amount of stuff we had in this house. This was our setup for tonight. TV, chairs, dog bed. It's a little unreal. Here's our calendar. We're here, 18. We have professional cleaners coming tomorrow because the standards for our property manager are insane, but amazing. So just to give you an example, here's the list. So Steve and I weighed the options and we said, do we really want to do these 3 pages of things, or do we want to let a professional do it? And we're letting a professional do it. Everything's going to be cleaned out before they get here, obviously. Then we're going to move a lot of stuff to my parents' farm because that's going to be coming with us on the trip. And if it's not coming with us on the trip, it's going into storage in the Connex that we're renting. And we're doing a house rental and a Connex because we're going to give this Sea Life a 1-year trial. At the end of 1 year, we'll kind of weigh the options and see how we feel. If we want to come back, the house is here for us. If not, we'll continue sailing and we'll rent the house again. Then I believe, well, my opinion is the final stage for us would be to maybe still hold on to the house. We could sell it if we want to, but all of our stuff here in storage would eventually make its way down to New Mexico, where we have 12 acres. So we'll have our land and our boat, and we'll kind of go back and forth between the two. I think that's a plan. Steve, I don't know. Anyways, just wanted to say, you know, last night in the house, we've really liked this house. We spent 3 years here and just love the neighborhood. So goodbye, house. See you later. The next morning, we packed up the van and tried to figure out how everything would fit in not only the van, but our Jeep on the way down to New Mexico. Steve then got on his motorcycle and we headed to put that in storage. Since we couldn't fit it on the Jeep or the van at this time, it would have to stay behind. The storage lot was already pretty packed, so we didn't know how we would get it in the Connex. Tight one. Don't rip your leg off. Like a sweet. Yeah. And with that, we did our final packing and headed to the farm. We are at the farm. This is my parents' place, south of Colorado Springs. Look, you can see all the turkeys out there. We are staying here for a couple weeks. We had to clean our house out and get photos of it so that we can rent it out soon. So we went ahead and moved all of our stuff out of the house and mostly down to the farm. And this is where we're staying, which was my grandmother's house. Well, I'm pretty excited because we get to hang out with my parents before we head to Florida. And the van is full of stuff, so is the mobile home. But most of it's coming with us to Florida. Unless we can't fit it in the van and the Jeep, then we'll leave it in storage. Thanks, Mom and Dad. It's also extremely cold right now on the farm. It's gotta be like mid-30s. I'm so ready for beaches. This is ridiculous. It's May, for crying out loud. It should not be 37 degrees out. Okay, I gotta go, it's really cold. We started unpacking and slowly realized how many things we still needed to get rid of. There was a huge pile in the living room for a few days until we could figure out where it all went. The dogs were also trying to figure out how they belonged here on the farm, but slowly found more and more comfortable places to lay, like behind the couches and even under the beds. Bella made herself quite at home by rolling in horse poop and having a bath again, and again. Then there were the Millet moths, which were not Steve's favorite, but he made it better by drinking a beer. Me, on the other hand, I didn't have a very good time with them, especially when I figured out Steve was recording me. Not cool, Steve. My parents are very lucky to have a rescue horse farm just north of their property. The horses come down to feed, water, and play all the time. We also made friends with the local wildlife.
Gobble, 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 gobble. Gobble, 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 gobble. Aww.
And others were much cuter, but not as social as the turkeys. We got to see a toad after the fresh rain, and of course, lots and lots and lots of turkeys. A wildlife ritual on the farm is bird watching. Not only were we graced with many birds in the canopy around the farmhouse, but we also got to see numerous varieties around the farmyard during coffee hour. I loved getting to hang out with my parents for 2 quality weeks. They were wonderful people and had many fun projects for us to help them with, including barbecuing and also celebrating Cody's 13th birthday, which he really enjoyed. Every day at 3, we'd head to the farmhouse to make coffee and enjoy it together on the front porch. My dad's current big project is a 55 Ford truck, which we always love helping him with. It's beautiful. The truck is out of the garage. So cool. And it's running. The engine's running. So today's project is to try to get the bed on the truck. Astra's excited too. With a little bit of lifting and a couple of bolts here and there, it was ready to roll. We also did a lot of boat shopping and took a virtual tour via FaceTime with our family in Florida as they toured us around one of our favorite catamarans, Atlas.
We have a battery monitor here, so you kind of just got to pay attention to that. This boat, the way it's set up, for us, like we run fans, run our reading lights, the refrigerator runs all night, water pump runs some, whatever. From dusk to dawn, we pretty much will go down like 6 or 7% of the batteries, and I tend to never let the batteries go lower than 70.
We loved the boat and ended up making an offer which they accepted. So we got a boat survey done which came back spectacular and basically set the rest of our purchase into motion. There were only a few things left to do in our remaining days in Colorado. I had my last day of work, we said goodbye to friends, and Bella said it was time to go. So we packed up everything we had, put some things in storage, and also did some final interviews.
I'm Cody Hitchcock, I'm 13 years old. What I like to do, I don't really like to do much, I just really like to skateboard. That's about it. Concerns for the trip, everything. I don't really like the idea of dropping our lives for nonsense, really. Goals excited for nothing. Yeah, literally nothing. That's, I'm not excited for anything. There's no, I'm not excited for anything. Yeah, this was fun.
Okay, hi, I'm Billy Olin, and I'm the mother of Randi Hitchcock and the fantastic, wonderful mother-in-law to Steve Hitchcock and the Namaw to Cody Hitchcock.
And I'm Larry Olin. Randi is my daughter. Cody is my grandson. And Steve is my nemesis, or son-in-law.
They are best friends. It's so cute to see Steve and Larry together. my thoughts on their plans, it's going to be a great adventure. They are amazing at the things they have accomplished in their 15 years together. And one of them, of course, is Cody. But all of their skills, they are going to really have to call upon to be successful. And I have no doubt that they will be.
Yeah, and my biggest concern is their safety.
That's true.
I know they're going to have fun, and I hope they have fun. This is going to be a great, great adventure for them, and we're happy that they can enjoy something like this in their lifetime.
Exactly. And to take that leap of faith, and I do believe it takes a lot of faith, and it also, they have a village. They have people who care very much about them.
Yes, they have quite a support group, so I'm sure they're going to do fine.
Well, and our message to Steve, Randy, and Cody is just know that, we love you very much. And we'll be with you. You'll take a little piece of us. And we will take very, very good care of Aster.
Yes, we will. She's a good dog, but I'm still trying to figure this out. Steve's pretty slick. I just can't figure out how I'm the retired one, yet he's the one sailing the 7 seas on a catamaran. Good job, Steve.
Exactly. Way to go. We love you. Bye.
Good luck, you guys.
See you soon.
Aster is pushing 9 years old, and it's tough for her to move around a lot. So we thought it would be best if she stayed on the farm with my parents. It was really hard to say goodbye, but we felt this was best for her. Are you going to have fun on the farm?
Yes. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
We said our final goodbyes, pointed out our destination, and headed out. Bye now, Mom. Bye, Papa. Off to Florida. Join us next episode as we make our way to our property near Santa Fe, New Mexico, and reveal our new boat's name. We're also happy to report that Aster is enjoying life at the farm and the lake, which she considers the highlight of her twilight.